Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Cartere, and in this video I want to talk about, AAA games versus indie games. I want to have a discussion right now. I thought about, planning this video out, scripting it and whatnot, but then I was like, nah, fuck that. Let me just speak from the heart. Let me just speak from my soul deep down below and tell you guys how I feel about indie games and AAA games. So, first of all, I really was opposed to indie games about two years ago. I'd want to say, maybe even 3 years ago. Let's say that about 3 years ago, I was really not, feeling indie games at all. I just didn't see the purpose of them. I thought they had shitty graphics. They generally went up to par with, the AAA games that were coming out. They didn't have as many features. They didn't have, large open worlds with densely populated cities and stuff like that. And they just didn't have the production value of the AAA games that I generally like. They all looked like, well, a lot of them looked just like retro games, like games that you'd play in the 90s or something. And I was like, if gaming is moving forward, why would I want to play a game that represents something in the past? Like, I want to play updated games with better features and better graphics. I don't want to play something that harkens back to something that came out in 1995 or something like that. So yeah, I was not cool with indie games at all. They just weren't for me, and was not looking that way at all. And then I played Minecraft, and that changed things for me. That really did. That really changed my mindset and made me actually appreciate indie games a whole lot more. Because Minecraft isn't pretty to look at all. Like, it's so mediocre when you look at it from afar. Like, when I first looked at Minecraft and I hadn't been playing it or just knew about it, it just looked so silly. It looked like a kid's game. It looked like, as I said before, it looked retro, and I don't really like that sort of shit. So I was like, you know what, that's not for me. And then I actually played it, and I realized how engrossing and interesting and intricate it could be. And yeah, that really changed my mindset on my thoughts towards indie games. I was like, wow, they can be like this. So like, I had just been what's the word I had just been keeping myself away from indie games for so long, and missing out on all the great stuff that could have been out there. There's still loads of indie games that I haven't played, but yeah, after Minecraft, I have been experimenting with more indie games. What did I play after Minecraft? Um, I don't even remember. I don't remember what I played after Minecraft, but I did play. Was it Limbo? It might have been No, was it Limbo? I don't know. I just played something that was on the PSN store, just, not on the PSN store, PS Plus, and it was like some space game, and I think there was like teleports and stuff like that. And it was okay. I didn't finish it or anything. I didn't really get into it. Then I played Papers, Please. That was a very good game, although I didn't really get into that because I was playing it on a Mac, and a Mac isn't really for gaming. I really need to get a PC so that I can enjoy most of the indie games, because a lot of indie games just come out on PC, because I think it's like kind of hard to get it to the console market. I don't know, because I'm not an indie game developer, but I respect them so much more than before, because I just hadn't been paying them no mind. But I do put respect on the indie developer's name, because I respect anyone that develops games, to be honest, because it seems like such a hard, difficult skill, and if it comes together and it's good at the end of the day, that is great. If it comes together and it's mediocre, you've still done a good enough job to make a mediocre game, because a lot of people haven't made any games whatsoever. So yeah, pat yourself on the back and whatnot. But back to the point at hand. So I played those games, Papers, Please. What other game did I play? I don't even know. But the latest indie game that I played was Prison Architect, and that game was just it was so deep that, like, I really, even though my opinions on indie games had changed before, that's what inspired me to actually, you know, put my opinions out there and make this video, because I was like, wow, like indie games can have so much in them, like so much depth and variety and attention to detail, the stuff that I wasn't like expecting from them. And like I don't even know, like I do really like AAA games. I'm not gonna say, you know, AAA games are shit or anything. It's not gonna come out of my mouth, because AAA games are the majority of what I play, and that is, you know, just the way the cookie crumbles, to be honest. Like I love games like The Witcher 3, and is Witcher 3 a AAA game? I would assume it is. It must be, the way they created that. But yeah, The Witcher 3 and Fallout, and I do like Far Cry. Yeah, let me give Far Cry that. I didn't play Far Cry Primal because that just looks mediocre, but I do like, you know, Far Cry. The Last of Us was pretty good. That's a AAA game. So games like from Sony, Activision, all that sort of shit. Just games from big publishers. I do generally like those. I do like those a lot, and I do look forward to them. I am disappointed on certain occasions. No Man's Sky was a game that I was really disappointed with, but that was an indie game that was kind of marketed as a AAA game. I think that's what everyone's saying anyways. I don't know. Yeah, it was marketed as a AAA game, because I've never seen an indie game marketed like that before in my life. Except for Minecraft. Minecraft is marketed as a AAA game, I guess. But yeah. So, No Man's Sky was really disappointing because, you know, I kind of knew what I was getting. I went into it expecting procedurally generated worlds and all that sort of shit, which is generally what you get with a lot of these indie games. You get procedurally generated worlds because I guess they don't have the time and manpower to create loads of worlds. But some of them probably have, you know, worlds that they create for you. I don't know. I don't really play loads of indie games, but I do want to play more. That is my point. I do want to play more, and I do want to explore the indie games out there. But yeah, so what was I saying? I totally forgot now. Yeah, No Man's Sky was procedure generated and all that sort of shit, and I knew that. And then I went and played it, and I thought it was, you know, pretty good at first, and then it just got boring. It took some of the elements from like Minecraft and other survival games, and then it just didn't go any deeper. And it doesn't have the building at the moment, which is, you know, pretty much the thing that keeps you in Minecraft. Because if Minecraft was just digging and mining and getting, you know, coal and stuff so that you can eat and stay alive for no good reason, just to stay alive so you can go and explore and find dungeons so you can, you know, get, what do you get from dungeons? I don't even know. Like gold and stuff and prizes for some reason. If that was the only thing that you could do in the game, it would be a whole lot less compelling, to be honest. Like the building and creating something of your own really is, you know, I think essential to the gameplay loop to keep players in. If you're doing something that's based around, you know, tedium such as mining, you've got to give them some sort of creative, like some sort of way to be creative, like, I don't know, make armor. And well, armor's not really creative unless you can customize it and customize the colors and stuff, but making houses and building stuff is definitely very creative, and No Man's Sky doesn't have that. So that's what spoiled that game for me. But yeah, I do really want to explore some more indie games. I do think indie games are getting better and better. To be honest, I wouldn't even know because I weren't playing them years ago. Like loads of people, there was loads of like critically acclaimed games that everyone was like hyping up. Like, what's that game? Shovel Knight, which I never played. I think Journey was that indie game? I'm not even 100% sure, but I never played that. There was some Brothers game that I never played. I just never played any of those big indie games that you're probably thinking about, except for Minecraft. But yeah, if you got any suggestions of any indie games that I can check out on, you know, the PS4 or something, definitely leave a comment down below, because I've seen a lot of indie games that I'm interested in, that I'm gonna try and, you know, go get and play and check out, and maybe do some reviews of indie games, because I really wanna, you know, explore what people are doing out there. And yeah, I do really love AAA games. Like, those are my bread and butter. That is what I play most of the time. But I think indie games and AAA games are for different things. They are definitely for different things. Yeah. So I appreciate indie games much more than I used to, because I appreciate what it's for, like what they are for. I guess they're all for different things, because like there are great indie games and shit indie games, and there are great AAA games and shit AAA games. So, you know, the best of both worlds are generally what you should be playing. But yeah, I think that's it. I do want to have a discussion with you guys. I do want to discuss this. So leave your comments down below, what you think of indie games, what you think of AAA games, which ones you prefer, and all that sort of shit. Be sure to hit that like button if you like this video. Also, be sure to subscribe, and you can click on the playlist on the screen for more discussions and all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you